The broadcast is live.
Hi, and welcome to Live with Connie. Today, my guest star is Alice with SoxyNana Alice. And for those that are watching, that's going to be watching on replay, I want to welcome you. And please leave a comment in the comment section to let us know that you watched the replay. And feel free to answer any questions that we ask on today's live. And let's see. Miranda was here. I'm not sure if she's still around or not. But hi, Miranda. And also we have Samantha and Nisi. How are y'all doing today? And what are y'all currently working on? Yeah, Miranda saying that she hopes to get to make it. Her kids are being rambunctious today.
Hi,
And
Miranda.
and Nisi says fixing my lunch and will have you on while I eat and work. I'm
Oh, is that a
curious what
good?
I'm curious what's for lunch.
Yeah, what's for lunch? I just finished lunch. Tuna salad sandwiches and tomato soup.
I had hamburgers today.
Yeah, hamburgers for lunch. Wow, your endeavors. You're energetic today.
Actually, I feel drowsy today. I had to
Oh,
take some
yeah.
I had to take some allergy medicine last night because I need to get my prescription refilled for my allergy medication that I
Uh,
normally take. So I had to take some, over the counter.
is that
Um
like seasonal allergies?
my allergies are pretty bad.
You lost your voice. Oh, oh, can't hear you. Can't hear you. Okay. Nope. Volume's gone. Okay, so let me just take a quick peek. So this might be just live without Miss Toxidana Alice here. Let's see what's going on. There we go.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yep, now I can hear you.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. My monitor just went black on me and then it came back on and what happened was it muted my mic and I didn't realize it.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah. I noticed that it was muted on StreamYard. I hope my monitor is not trying to go out.
There we go. Now I'm going to delete this. Hang on one second there, doll. There we go. Where are you? Okay, we're back. We're live
And
in the fun pages.
let's see.
Oh,
April's here. Kathleen's here. Angela's here. Hi,
oh,
ladies.
you,
How are y'all today? And what are y'all currently
hey.
working on? And Nisi says probably just a ham and cheese sandwich.
That sounds nummy.
Yep, that sounds good. And April's working on socks. Awesome.
Hey, April, how's it going, sweetie?
And Kathleen had tuna salad yesterday, a vegan corn
Mm,
dog today with with some type of pie for dessert. The corn dog was delicious, awesome.
CI pie. Mm.
And Kathleen says working
Hey,
on
Nanny
a bod
Kathleen.
shawl.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I love
that's
Bangladesh patterns.
that's my next endeavor is to use up. I've got a whole bucket of small balls of DK weight and some worsted weight, light, but it's all 100% pure wool with nylon. So I could be using it up for socks, but because it's just in small balls, instead of doing scrappy socks, I was thinking of doing a corner to corner crochet shawl. So I'm looking for a pattern for a corner to corner crochet shawl, and I'll just do like a couple of rows of each color as they run out, and then I can use it as a blanket too.
Sorry about
Oh, you
that.
okay?
Yeah, it's allergies.
Allergies. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And let's see.
So if
Angela
anyone's got a good pattern, send it along to me.
and Angela's working on the heel of her socks. And Nana Kathleen says it was chocolate pie. Okay,
Oh,
chocolate's
chocolate pie.
good.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Nana Michelle and Vicky's here. How are y'all and what are y'all working on? And Michelle is going to be lurking since she's making roasted broccoli and cauliflower soup for Miss
Mm.
Hungry Olivia. We'll be listening and doing dishes while cooking. You
Oh,
know
good
what?
stuff.
You know what's good? Have y'all ever had butternut squash soup?
Only cold. I've had
Oh,
cold butternut squash soup. Oh, it's very good. Very good.
oh, butternut squash soup. I think there was one that I did. I think it was butternut squash and apple. I think, or it was either pumpkin and apple. But those were good. And Vicky
That's what it
says,
was.
for once I'm not late. I'm finishing putting the hood on the pocket shawl for my sister.
Oh,
Awesome.
nice. Mm-hmm. Those are cozy, eh? Those pocket shawls. They're a really good idea. Whoever came up with that pattern.
I love pocket shawls.
Yeah. I still have one of those in my queue to make too.
Kathleen says she hasn't tried butternut squash soup. I'm telling
Mm.
y'all, look up a recipe and try it. It's good.
Yeah, it is good. Yeah, very good.
And April says, I love butternut squash soup. I've only had it warm. I'll have to try cold.
Yeah, yeah. With the apple and the butternut squash soup, I've had it cold and it's very good. Still good. Although, and I do love my other favorite squash is spaghetti squash. Not for
Yep.
soup, of course.
Spaghetti squash is good. Acorn
Yeah,
squash.
yeah. Hmm,
And there was this
hmm.
other type that I had tried. I think like Cata or something like that. It starts with a D. It's like Della something squash. I
Nope.
only found it in my area 1 year,
Okay.
but like I've heard other people talk about it. But that was
Mhm.
good. Yeah, for some reason that's how like our stores seem to be. You'll get it like 1 year and you'll never see it again.
Never see it again. Yeah. Sort of like some farmer decided to do some kind of a funky crop and see how it went, right?
And like another thing that I wish we would get these, and I haven't seen these in a while at our Walmart. The blood red oranges.
Mm.
Ooh,
We get those quite readily up here in Canada. Blood oranges? Oh yeah, for sure. They're
ooh,
almost a staple all summer long.
they are good, and I always look for them, but it's like our Walmart
Mhm.
hasn't had them in a few years. I'm like, come on, bring them back, bring them
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah. Whereabouts are you?
In Louisiana.
In Louisiana, so you get excellent weather all year round, no snow. So your growing season's long, right?
Yeah, but the thing is that like summertime is very, very humid here.
Yeah, too
Hot,
humid for
hot,
me.
hot.
No, no.
And let's see, Terry's here. Hi, Terry. How are you? And what are you working on? So, Alice, you want to go ahead and tell everyone about yourself and your channel?
Okay, I'm SoxyNana Alice, and I have visits with SoxyNana Alice on YouTube. I'm a knitter, crocheter, crafter from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Of course, I'm a nana, so I've got my grandkids. A couple times they've come on with me for different reasons. I started this podcast because of them, actually, back during the beginning of 2021. Actually, yeah, I guess the beginning of this year. I started looking for ways to get together with them other than just to sit on the Zoom chat, and decided, hey, maybe I'll start a podcast for them and teach them how to knit. And so I started doing a few tutorials, and next thing I know, I got into this kind of a community, the podcasting community of crafters, and haven't looked back since. So I've been having a lot of fun doing that. Haven't done a lot of tutorials lately, but I've got a bunch that I've got in my queue to actually work on doing. So I'll try that in the spring again. But otherwise, yeah, that's and just got a new job.
Congrats.
No, yeah. So I'm going to be working at our. We have a store up here like your Joanne's down there that's called Fabricland, and yeah, so I'll be working part time, a couple of days a week there, and so that should be some fun. Back on my feet for retail is going to just kill my back, but hey, at least hopefully I won't be spending my entire paycheck there. You know how that works out. Oh, yeah.
Good
Other
luck.
than that, yeah. Other than that, really looking forward to Christmas and watching everybody do their Vlogmas uh, podcasts this month and trying to keep up with that. So, but yeah, that's about it, I guess.
So, do you have any whips or finished objects you want to show everybody?
Oh, I can. I can. I've been working actually. I've got some works in project right now. I've been making some project bags, sewing up some project bags. I got this fabric from the fabric one. Whoop. I just thought I'd show this is cute. I
Cute.
love this little skating Nomi guy. Isn't he cute?
That's
So I
too
cut out this
cute.
material. Isn't that cute? So I cut out that material to make some bags, and I'm just finished making a big one. I made a big one for myself. It's for sweater projects and shawls and stuff. That's a big one,
That's
and
pretty.
it's got the drawstring top. So I like sewing a lot. I started sewing when I was like 12. So yeah, oh, I made another one a couple of weeks ago. I made one with I called my love bug bag.
That's cute.
Isn't that cute? I have a secret. As long as my granddaughter doesn't watch this, this is part of her Christmas present. Is this material that I made her? But I'm not going to tell anybody what it is because you know, can't give it away. I'm working on some leg warmers. This is knitting.
Ooh,
They're
nice.
pretty. They're actually pretty small. They're for it's for a young girl or a small woman, and that's actually a test knit for the Cozy Up knits up in Alberta, Canada. What else have I got in here? Working on some socks. I was doing them two at a time, and then I broke them apart because they get too heavy when you have two of them on one set of needles.
I
There you
haven't
go.
done two on the same.
Yeah, I only get so far. Like I do them two at a time. I only do them so far, and then I start with the toes, and I did the toe up, fish lips, kiss heels, and then I got so far, and then it just gets ways too heavy on the needle. You end up putting it way up on your chest here trying to knit, or else it's falling down and pulling in it, and it wrecks the fabric. So yeah, so I separated them. So now I'll work on them one at a time.
Yeah, I've only done the one pair, and I just did one at a time.
Yeah.
But I do
What
want
I
to.
did, what I have been working on too is that I actually went thrift shopping with my granddaughter, and I bought. If you watch my podcast, I explain it and I show the the sweater. But I bought a sweater for like $4.99 at the thrift store, and I ripped it back, and I got my own wool out of it, right? Because I really
Cool.
like the wool. So I really like the wool. So I got like three big balls and a bunch of smaller balls, and I'm knitting up a sweater.
Awesome.
So it's one way to get wool if you want to find some nice wool, and you're in the thrift store, and if you can rip it back, it works. Recycle, reuse. That's pretty well my mantra.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Keeps a lot of stuff out of the landfills, eh?
Can one of my moderate? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Can one of my moderators drop Alice's link? Soxy Nana Alice. And if y'all don't have Alice, go check her out. Throw some yarn in her window. Give her all that.
Yeah, throw some in my window.
Yeah,
Send some love my way.
give her all that Yorny love and support.
Thanks, Connie.
You're welcome. And
Oh,
let's
on my podcast last night, I did mention that I would have this little guy here working today for you.
cool. That's cute.
Okay, that's enough of that. Over here you go. Now
If
here you
there's
go.
music, I'm gonna dance to it.
Dance. Yeah, I know, right? One of my bosses, actually, like our director, pulled my name one year for the Secret Santa, and I got this little guy because my daughter was expecting my first grandchild, and she thought that this would be the perfect present for a new nana. And oh my gosh, I have to put it out every. And my granddaughter's now 15, so yeah, they expect to see him working order every Christmas. So he's our Christmas mascot around here.
And let's see. We have Caitlin and Regina and Backbeat joined us. Hi, y'all. How are y'all? And what are y'all working on?
How do I
And
see their chats? I don't see anybody.
you're
Sir,
probably on private chat by default. If you look like towards the right of your screen, and you'll probably see two tabs. One says private chat and one says comments.
nope. Nope, nothing. I see you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. And then I have my picture. Oh, here we go. What's this? Nope. Nope, nothing. It just says live, and then at the bottom it says mic, camera, mic, chat, and leave. That's it.
You don't see anything all the way to the right that says comments, banners, brand, private chat.
Nope, nothing. It's a gray
Hmm.
box. It's a
Hmm.
gray box, Lovey.
Then I don't
Okay,
know.
I don't know. I know you can't see my screen, so I'm
I
not
know
on a computer or a laptop or a phone. I'm on my tablet. So maybe it's a
maybe
tablet thing. I
because
could have maybe just an app.
I know when I'm live on someone else's channel, that's
Hmm.
how it looks for me, where I have the two tabs and I gotta click it on comments because by default it puts me on private chat. Uh-oh, we lost Alice. Hopefully she comes back. But let's see. We have Christina joined us. Hi, and how are you doing today? And what are you working on? And April says that that oh, hold up. Here's Alice. Welcome back.
Hey, okay, I pressed the wrong button, obviously.
But
Thank you so much, April.
yeah, she said you made beautiful bags.
Yeah,
And
thanks, April.
Vicky loves that color for your projects.
Oh, which project? For my socks? Oh well.
Which project was it you were referring to? Let's see, she may put it in the chat.
Okay.
And Caitlin says she's doing good working on mini Christmas stockings.
Oh, Katie, do you make the little Christmas stockings out of like little granny squares and then kind of fold them to make a little stocking? Is that how you do them? Because my daughter showed me how to do them many years ago, and we made the a whole whack of them, and we used them as tags for Christmas presents. And I
See,
thought those were such cute.
I haven't actually made any Christmas stockings yet. Ev-
What?
Eventually I will.
I made some out of just making a bunch of granny squares, and then made the stocking just sewing them all together. And My youngest daughter's still got them. She hangs them up in her house every year for Christmas. And I put their initials up on the band at the top, crocheted the top for a band.
And let's see,
That works really good.
Backbeat's working on an anemone colored Afghan. Awesome. And Christina's working on amigurumi for her great grandsons.
Oh, what are you
Nice.
making? Yeah, what kind of amigurumis are you making?
And yeah, and whenever y'all finish y'all projects, send me pictures. I'd love
Oh
to
yeah.
see y'all projects.
Or
And I
post
also,
them on your Facebook site.
or you can post them on my Facebook. And like, I also do a finished projects video once a month. And if y'all want y'all pictures submitted on there, y'all can send y'all pictures in for that. And and speaking of picture videos, there's also going to be a Christmas themed video on the 20th.
Oh,
And I had
nice.
another idea that would be cute for pictures to send, the elf on the
That,
shelf pictures.
oh my gosh. I've got one, my goddaughter here has the elf on the shelf for her two kids, and then she posts the pictures on Instagram, and it's just hilarious what these little elf in the shelves get into. They
These
are very mischievous.
There's some really cute ideas with them. My
Yep.
screen had gone black on me again. That's
Oh,
weird. I'm gonna have to make sure everything's like, maybe something came loose, like on the back
oh,
of my
from your hookups.
computer, where it's not
Yep.
making it as good of a connection.
Okay,
I
where's
don't
the
know.
biscuit? Get him over there. Come on, get busy.
I don't know if I went black on y'all, but on my side, my screen totally went black. But it didn't mute me this time.
No, no, I can still hear you.
But
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm hoping that's all it is. I hope my monitor's not trying to go out because, like, I have not had this monitor long. It's like,
Have you got a big computer? Is it a big computer, Connie?
yeah, because I've had this computer less than a year.
Oh, wow,
It's like
that's not
close
good.
to a year old. I mean, it was I got a what you call them, a remanufactured one, but refurbished. That's
Yeah,
it.
but they're refurbished, but they're usually pretty good.
And the monitor really should be new.
Hmm. Hmm.
Let's see. Susan's here and Geraldine. And let's see if anyone else joined us. Teensy. I think that's
Hey,
everyone. How are y'all ladies doing? And what are y'all working on? And okay, Susan's working on a blanket. Vicky's working on socks. I
socks.
get excited hearing socks.
Hmm. There's nothing like a good pair of wool socks in the winter.
And there's like two things that I want to do, like on whenever I finally get around to making more socks. I want to do some with like cables.
Ooh,
And the other thing, and that yarn that Gina just sent me is perfect yarn for this. You know how you have like the self striping yarn?
yeah, yeah,
I want to do socks with that, but where the cuff and the heel is like a different color, but a color that matches
yeah.
the
That's like the
body,
ones I'm doing. That's like the striped ones I'm doing. Yeah,
which
that's self-striping, but don't do cable with those colors, because
no,
the cables don't look quite as nice.
no, I wasn't gonna do cables on that one. Cables I would do more with like a solid colored.
Yeah. Have you done cables with uh crochet?
No, well, not really. I did recently learn how to do the arrow stitch, which is a form of cables and
Right, right.
crochet, but that's
Mm-hmm.
the only thing I've done so far.
Okay. Yeah, there's so many different um crochet stitches out there, just like knitting. It's it's the same. You can just get so elaborate. I used to do a lot of. Oh, I didn't bring any down with me. I used to do a lot of filet crochet, so panels crochet, and then you'd crochet back and forth, and you'd show the pictures. And in my bathroom for years, I had a beautiful squirrel, and it was just this huge, well, as long as a window, right? Filet crochet and doilies, and crocheted a lot of doilies. That's where I got my crocheting from, was my grandmother. She used to make a lot of doilies and bedspreads and stuff. So, but I can't crochet as much anymore because my hands hurt too much.
And let's see. Regina says on my dishcloths on break.
Oh yeah, break time.
And Kay saying no, but that sounds cute. She used a tutorial by Bella Coco for her stocking.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's got to check out Ravelry, right? And Pinterest. It's like crack for us crafters.
And Vicky says, I didn't see any other projects. Had to take the dogs out. Okay, I gotta do it. Who let the dogs out?
Who?
And let's see. Susan says, third blanket for Christmas. Need to do one more.
Oh, a blanket in time for Christmas? How big? Oh, I could never get a blanket done before Christmas now. It's only 2 weeks tomorrow.
Oh. I thought I started on my peppermint blanket early, and it's like, it's not. There's no way I'm gonna get that finished for Christmas.
I know, right? I definitely have all my Christmas knits done for this year, well in advance. Everything's already wrapped. One of my videos there, I was wrapping some of my stuff that went away to Edmonton. So, but a lot of this stuff I didn't get to show on my videos because I don't want to give it away, right? And oh well, if they send me pictures of the kids wearing stuff, then I'll just post it. That'll be good. There we go.
And finally, Christina says a dragon for Train Your Dragon movie and a bunny. Cool.
Oh, that's the amigurumis or amigurumis. My younger daughter does a lot of crochet and amigurumis, and she makes. I want her to make me a Ludo from Labyrinth.
And let's see. Backbeat wants to know where you live, Alice.
I live in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
And let's see. We have Debbie and Sarah and Iris.
Oh, we got lots of people today.
Darlin all joined us. Hi, ladies. How are y'all today? And what are y'all working on?
Does it tell you how many people we've got online?
We have 18.
Talking about the color of the socks that I was making?
I think so.
Is she talking about me? Okay, I'll grab them.
And let's see.
See how much I love Labyrinth? Look at this bag. Can you see?
Cute.
Look, there's Jareth.
That's cute.
Oh, I love Labyrinth. Okay, so here's the wool. I will grab. This is a dyer here in Winnipeg that dyes up self-striping yarn. And this is called Into the Mist.
It's nice.
It's coming up actually pretty true to color. This is a dark navy, this here. And I did I got one of her minis dyed wools to do the heels and the toes so that I wouldn't waste I didn't want the stripe to come up in the heel or the toe. I wanted it just to be striped in the leg. Right?
It's pretty.
But I got to show you her ball band for her wool. It is so cute. Look at this.
Aww.
Can you see? Look at he's wearing little socks. Little striped
That's so
socks.
cute.
Isn't that cute? Yeah. Die for You is the name of her company, and she's here in Winnipeg. She does a beautiful job. That's not commercial yarn, I tell you. No, I was talking about the. Oh, you just left it up there.
And Kathleen
Copper
wants to know if
glove.
you've tried copper gloves for arthritis and carpal tunnel.
Copper glove. I've never heard of copper gloves. I will write that down. Hang on. I will make a note. I had my carpal tunnel done many years ago. But I do have arthritis in my hands because I have had a lot of surgeries on my hands for trigger fingers and for ganglions on my tendons. So, yeah, I've got arthritis in my hands, but I have never heard of copper gloves. Thanks, Kathleen. I'll check those out because I have tried copper bracelets and they do help, and magnetic bracelets help a bit too. But you forget to put everything on. It's like all this jewelry. It's like, I'm not a big jewelry person.
And let's see. Regina says they had some bad weather. Oh, I hope it wasn't too bad.
Whereabouts are you, Kathleen? Or who's that? That's
Regina.
Regina. Whereabouts are you, Regina?
And she also finished her beanie.
Nice,
Also,
nice.
April saying, "Oh, Ludo is friend."
Uh huh. Ludo friend.
And Michelle says, "I love the labyrinth."
Oh, who doesn't love Labyrinth, right? They had an advent calendar this year. One of the dyers had a Labyrinth uh, advent calendar. I would love to have put the grab on it, but they're so expensive. Between
And
cross stitch, counted cross stitch, and crochet. Oh my gosh, Sarah, you're a busy lady. Cross stitch. I
and
love cross stitching.
and Debbie's working on a sweater from Crystal, the one she made her son. I'm making for my grandson, who is
Aw,
3. Awesome.
nice. Very nice. Yeah,
Okay.
Crystal has. I love her patterns.
Okay, so let's get into the questions. Oh, hold up. Regina just said she's in West Virginia. It's really windy here. There were a lot of tornadoes in Tennessee and out that way. Arkansas was hope was hoping everyone was okay out that way.
Yeah, yeah. Sending wishes out that way for sure.
Okay,
There's been
Christina,
an awful lot of weather out there.
you have a good day, Christina. Okay, so let's get on to the questions.
All right. Okay. You want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what have we got here? Oh, I like this one. What was the best Christmas present you ever received as a child? That's a good one. Do you know?
So, when you ask the question, you answer first, then I'll answer. And when I ask the
Oh,
questions, I'll go first,
okay.
and then you answer.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good. Sounds good. Okay. So, what was my best Christmas present ever? Well, my best Christmas present, my mom was a single mom, and she used to ride the bus with an elderly lady every day who used to make wedding dresses. And but her hands were so crippled up with arthritis that she started making Barbie clothes. And I really wish I had some to show you because she made the dresses from Louisiana, the old ball gown with all the lace and the trim and the big bonnet, all for Barbie doll size. And I know my mom told me later on that she paid $5 for this massive box full of Barbie clothes that this elderly lady had made, and she gave me that for Christmas. My mom gave me for Christmas that year. And truly, I think that started my love for sewing because everything matched the coat, the pants. It was a fur coat, and she used different buttons for the buttons on the front of the coat, and they were all jeweled. And she had so much fabric laying around from all these bridal gowns. she made up all this beautiful clothes, and that was definitely my best Christmas that year. Was I think I might have been 5, I'm thinking, maybe 6. But that was my favorite Christmas and my favorite Christmas present. How about you there, Connie?
For me, it was the year that I got the Barbie McDonald's.
Oh, for Pete's sake. So we're both on the Barbies. We're both Barbie girls.
Oh, I love my Barbies. It's like I think
Yeah.
I had like pretty much like I had so much. I had like the Corvette, the horses, the
Yes, I got a
McDonald's,
horse. I got a horse one year, the Barbie horse. Yeah.
the table, the
Oh my.
refrigerator, I think
Oh
the
my.
stove, the canopy bed,
Oh my. My
um,
brother actually made me a bed for my Barbie. He's considerably older than me, so he went to wood shops and he actually made me a Barbie bed. I remember that.
I love my Barbies.
Yeah, timeless gifts, right? Timeless gifts.
I probably had about 20 different Barbies too.
Oh wow. Lucky girl. Well, you're not as old as me though, I don't think, Connie. Yeah.
But
So what's your question? Are you gonna do a question?
let's see. What's the earliest you ever woke up on Christmas Day? I never woke up real early because it was a mute point growing up. Because the bottom line is you had to wait for my dad to get up and you were not
Yeah.
going to rush my dad.
No, you were not moving fast, right? You know what? I don't remember getting up early either, but I know that my mom always made us have, we always had to have a Christmas orange, like a Japanese orange. Back then it was the Japanese style oranges. And you had to have, a cup of hot chocolate or cocoa for breakfast before we even walked into the living room. So to get the presents. So I don't, again, yeah, like you, I don't remember ever getting up really early. I do remember having to wake my kids up though. My kids used to sleep in on Christmas morning. I don't know why. They never got up early. We were waking them up. We'd go flush the toilet, we'd go ring some bells, pretend like, Santa was just leaving out the door, slam the door for a while. That's about
But
it.
but yeah, because we were always like we had to wait for my dad. We'd be all
Yeah.
excited and it was just like, and he wasn't gonna budge early. Nope, nope, nope.
Oh, no. And you had Christmas stockings to open, right? Did your
Usually,
parents did your parents make you open them first or after?
I really don't remember.
Really? Mine, I always had to open mine last.
I mean,
Do you know why? Because there was always the batteries in it if you got something with a battery. So it would you'd get I one year I got a transistor radio and the batteries were wrapped in the stocking. And if I'd have got opened the stocking first, I would have known I'd gotten a transistor radio.
let's, let's see. We have Tina that joined us. Hi, Tina. How are you? And what are you working on? And let's see. Geraldine says a big doll coach. Nice.
Oh my. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Regina says mine was a Barbie doll camper. She came with a tent and a horse and a pair of mittens that my
Oh,
grandpa got for me. Ooh,
nice.
I don't think they had that whenever I was into Barbies. So I would have
No.
wanted that.
Oh yeah. Camping set for sure. My Barbie always went camping with me. When we went camping, Barbies were there. Yeah.
Hi, Mary. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? And
Light Bright. Oh gosh, I remember Light Bright. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And Regina says we always got oranges and apples in our stockings. And yeah, Connie, my dad was the same way.
Mhm.
Didn't open until he got up laughing out
Mhm.
loud.
Okay, I got a question. Ooh, hammer turkey for Christmas. I
Which
know
one?
my answer. My answer is both. If it's meat, it's both,
The thing
and
is,
meatballs and everything else.
I used to always prefer ham, and I used to always would say ham, but
Okay.
I'm not supposed to, like, I'm really not supposed to have too much salt, which
Okay.
leaves me with turkey.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But and the funny
Well,
thing is, like, now if I when I do have ham, it's so salty tasting.
yes. Yes. I think they do put a lot of salted water into the hams as well to weigh them up a little heavier when you get to the checkout. I think that's a ploy to get you to pay more for your meat. But I was going to say that one year we had spaghetti for Christmas and we had chili for New Year's because we were all on we're not having ham or turkey Christmas or New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So we had spaghetti and we had chili. So we had an Italian Christmas and a Mexican New Year. That was a fun year, actually. My kids were older, so
And let's see. April says turkey, and Geraldine says ham,
uh-huh.
and Mary says, I'm okay. Thanks for asking. I'm currently working on a throw for my youngest, a baby Mickey Grafgan for my middle, and a Sophia
Oh,
amigurumi. And how are we doing today? I'm doing good, Mary.
I'm doing good too. I'm actually having company for dinner tonight, so I'm really gonna have a nice day.
I'm gonna
Haven't had them for dinner in many months, like 2 years almost, I guess now. So
I'm gonna work on my peppermint blanket some more this afternoon.
yeah.
Hopefully I'll get more peppermints done. I might
Hmm.
finish for next Christmas with the rate I'm
No,
going.
you're gonna get it done.
And let's see. Mary says amigurumi is for my oldest.
Hmm.
Susan says I hope to do a turkey.
Do
But
you stuff with homemade stuffing or with stovetop stuffing?
I stuff my turkey with onion, lemons, apples, and oranges.
Wow. So and then what do you do for stuffing when you want to eat stuffing?
I make cornbread dressing and rice dressing.
Okay, okay, but you don't stuff that in the turkey.
I did one time, but I
Yeah,
prefer it separate.
yeah, I do too. I do too.
And you also got to be careful when you stuff turkeys like that because sometimes it don't cook all the way.
Mm, yeah, I think I overcook my turkeys, so it's not a problem.
And Regina saying both.
Both, yeah.
Okay. So, growing up, hold up. That's the wrong question. Where am I on the questions? Okay. Growing up, describe how your family decorated for Christmas. Um we had an artificial tree, and usually it was like those old timey like satin ornaments, and like the tinsel, the silver tinsel that you just like threw all over the tree.
No, you never throw tinsel. You put it on delicately one at a time or a little clump at a time, delicately. You never throw it on.
But when you're a kid, you just throw, you have fun.
I know.
It was
My
funny
kids
as
used to leave it for me.
what's funny is it's like, really that stuff is not that pretty looking. But like
No,
but like as a kid, you loved it because it was so fun just throwing it.
throwing it on. Yeah, yeah. I was notorious though with my kids around. My kids would throw it on, and then I was notorious for going back and taking it all off and putting it up so that it looked like it was draped down the tree. I was very anal that way. It's sad. I know I'm just sad. But my family always had a real tree. And we always went to the Safeway parking lot, which is, I guess, it's a grocery store here in Canada. The little Safeway lot where my brother worked at the Safeway there, and we would buy our tree. It was like $5 back then, not even. And we'd drag home the tree on the sleigh, and we would leave it outside until 2 weeks before Christmas, and then the tree would go up. And we always decorated it. We always had glass balls. I still have some bells, glass balls, and beads. They were glass beads, gold and red glass beads, and some garland, some tinsel, and a big star on top. That was our Christmas decorations. Other than that, our Christmas decorations around the house, we had a few things that lit up in the windows, but a lot of them were stuffies. I don't know how we ended up getting stuffy animals that were like Santa stuffy. I think they came from like our electric hydro company and stuff like that. We got them through them or something. I don't know. But I wish I had some of them. They'd probably be worth big money right now.
Now you know the type of tree that I think is like beautiful. I love the glass ornaments.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And like I love the
Yeah.
clear lights.
Yes. And but I do like the big
The
old fashioned colored lights, the big ones. Um, Growing up, we had a lot of secondhand hand me down from my grandmother and my grandfather. When they moved to Canada, came to Canada in the early 1900s, they went to Eaton's and bought a complete kit at the time of ornaments, and it was all those glass ornaments, and they were cherished and saved all throughout the years, right through to the 70s and 80s. So yeah, there's still some kicking around somewhere. I think I gave some to my kids too, but yeah, some of them made it. The glass ones don't last long when you're decorating the tree with kids.
and like another thing too that I like when it comes to like the ornaments and all. I like the more like a hunter green, burgundy, gold look.
Yeah, I like silver and gold. Sometimes silver and gold. The whole tree one year was silver and gold.
Okay, and let's see. It looks like we have Maribel join us. Hi, Maribel. How are you today? And what are you working on? Susan says, I use Mrs. Cubison's cornbread stuffing. See, I love homemade. I love me some homemade cornbread stuffing. And the stuffing
Mhm.
I make is basically my mom's recipe. I don't know. I talk about the stuffing all the time. but but it was kind of one of those things where after my mom passed away, it took a long time to get the recipe, basically like how she did it,
Yeah, yeah,
because no one completely knew what she did, and like we had to kind of piece it together.
yeah,
But
yeah. You got it now, eh, Connie?
it's pretty close.
Good.
And Maribel has coffee in her cup and a shawl on her hook.
That's
Awesome.
good.
I might make me some coffee after I'm done with my life.
I know I'm having coffee. This is tea right now, and it's getting pretty cold. So, but be having coffee soon because I'll be starting my supper too when I'm
and
done the live.
and Regina says, I want to try mine on the smoker this year.
Oh
The
yeah,
turkey or the ham. Yeah, that would be
a big
good.
a big thing up here. I don't know if it is down there. Is deep fried turkey,
Hmm.
and you do it in this huge deep fryer. But that's really a dangerous thing,
It can
especially
be.
when, yeah, especially if you think about it. When we do if we are going to do that outside, there's a lot of snow around. So, and water and oil, hot oil, do not mix. You could get an awful lot of bad burns from a deep fried turkey. That, and you take a Cornish hen, stuff it inside of a duck, stuff it inside of a chicken, and then stuff it inside of your turkey. And you cook it all together like that. I haven't had one. I don't know how it works, but oh,
And
freehand
these,
mayo. Do they still send tilts? No. I don't think you can buy tinsel anymore. Not in Canada.
see, I don't
Not
know.
happening. No, no. Only garland, the fluffy garland. Tinsel, I still have some, but it's from way back when, and I keep it in a on a cardboard. That's how anal I am about my tinsel. For a while, the dollar store, the dollar and more store, sold this thing where it was a long tinsels on a tuft, and you took the tuft and stuck the tuft on the very top of the tree, and then spread the tinsel out around the tree. But yeah, no, the small tinsel, I know you can't buy that stuff anymore. Too many dead cats and dogs eating tinsel, I think. And,
And Nisi says, I'm still working on Little Man's amigurumi, I guess teddy bear, but can only work on it while he's at school. Got the body
yeah,
done and I start on the head on Monday. Awesome.
yeah.
And Maribel's working on the Asgard shawl by Reggie at J Hook Crochet.
Oh,
Nice.
that's beautiful shawl. Yeah, yeah, that's beautiful.
And Regina says, my mom was the same when younger. We had real trees. It just hit and miss now. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's,
Well,
that's
now you won't get any in Canada pretty much. They'll be like a fortune, $100 for a Christmas tree, for a real tree, because we had all the forest fires last year, right?
and that's one thing. Like growing up, it was the opposite for me. We always had artificial. So like whenever I was an adult, I was like, I want a real tree. I want a real tree. And
Yeah.
I was so excited when I finally had a real one.
Well, do you have a lot of evergreens in Louisiana?
Not not really.
No.
But
Yeah. See, up here you can walk, you can go anywhere and chop yourself down a tree. We go in the bush and chop our own now.
like you mostly have like the stands where you can go buy them.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're brought in basically. They're trucked in. Yeah.
And let's
From
see,
the colder
Margaret.
climate. I
Let's
was
see,
going to give you
Margaret
a weather report here. Hey?
joined. Okay, we have Margaret that joined us. Hi, Margaret. How are you doing today? And what are you
That
working
my,
on?
that
And
my
let's
Margaret from Winnipeg?
and let's see. Regina's asking if I've ever tried oyster
No.
dressing with stuffing. No. When it comes to oysters, I'll eat them fried. And the only time that I actually like would eat oysters like other than fried was I had an ex-boyfriend that made an oyster soup and it was really good. And I was like so leery like I'm like I don't do oysters, I don't eat them. And like,
Mhm.
everyone's saying you got to try the soup, you got to try it. So I finally got brave and it actually was good.
I'm definitely not an oyster of any way, shape, or form person. I always laugh because my birthday's in March and I'm a Pisces, so I always say I'm not a cannibal. I don't like fish. I don't eat fish. Tuna in a can. That's not really fish, so I'm good with that.
And let's see. Margaret says smoked turkey is fantastic. And let's see. Have a good day, Maribel. Okay, April's asking if we're going to do any winter reading. I'm trying to do War and Peace. Um,
Oh my goodness. Actually, I did write down a book. Oh, I left it upstairs. Sorry. Yeah, I did write down a book. I was watching a podcast yesterday, and there was a knitting podcaster actually, that was reading a book that looked really, really good. So I'm gonna try that. But I'm not a big reader because I fall asleep. When I read, I fall asleep. My mom trained me to read in bed, and then you read on your tummy with your a pillow under your chest, and you're laying. And then when you fall asleep on your book, she'd pull the book out from underneath your face. So I have a hard time doing a lot of reading because I'll just crash out.
see,
War and Peace, I think, would do that for sure to me. April, good luck with that.
now I don't have any plans to do any winter reading. Um typically, like whenever I relax, I usually like to either crochet and knit. So I usually
Mhm.
watch like, a TV or a movie more than read.
I also like the audiobooks. I have an app on my phone called Libby, and I can get all the library books from, like all of the provincial ones or the city books libraries. So I download them onto my phone, and then I can just listen to an audiobook while I knit and crochet. I do that a lot at the trailer actually. In the summertime, I did this summer.
And Regina says you fry them and you put them in your stuffing.
Oh, the oysters, yeah.
And Nisi's reading Little Women right
Oh,
now.
nice. That's a good book. Good book,
Okay.
good movie.
I guess we have time for one more question and then we'll wrap things up.
I think it's your turn, isn't it?
Let's see.
Yeah, we talked about food and trees and stuff like that.
Some of these we kind of already answered, but
Yeah, yeah. Just generally talking.
yeah.
Here,
But
I've got a question.
okay,
Can I ask you a question, Connie?
okay.
What are you and the biscuit gonna do for Christmas this year? Do you have any special plans?
Not really. We're just gonna have a small meal at the house.
Yeah, just you and the biscuit.
Yeah, and the kitties.
Oh, and the kitties too. Okay, good stuff. I'm hoping to get together with the family this year. I'm hoping somebody has the dinner or something. Last year we didn't get to do anything. Everything was by video. So hopefully this year it'll open up. And I'm actually having, now that I'm going back to this job, I'm kind of happy that I've got the job because I realized how much you get out of touch with how to act and react with people in person. And so I just want, before you go, I just wanted to say that everybody needs, if you can give someone a hug, absolutely give someone a hug this Christmas. Double vax, hug your brains out.
And let's see. Okay, so my next question is going to be, do you prefer clear Christmas lights or colored? Which I already answered this, but I
Yeah,
like
you said
clear.
clear, and I did say colored.
I also love the
Why?
icicle lights that you hang from the
Oh,
house.
and they drip down. They look like they're dripping. Those are
Mhm.
really pretty. We get a lot of lights in our neighborhood. We're our neighborhood's very big on decorating, Christmas decorating. We have a candy cane lane. We have whole neighborhoods that deck it out, and so I like the outdoor lights the best. I don't. So really, in the house, I prefer colored lights on my trees, but I prefer all the colors of lights and the bright lights out on people's houses.
See, like for us, like not many people decorate in my area.
Oh,
And
that's too bad.
and there was one year like me and Frank went around trying to find Christmas lights and I don't think we came across like anything or it may have been like one.
Oh no. Oh, you
And
can't
it's like
throw a stick and not hit anybody around here that hasn't got their Christmas lights up.
you have like a few houses that kind of go all out, but
Yeah. Aw.
and they're kind of like more further away. It's not like as close.
Here, even the radio stations and the city itself actually puts out maps of runs that you can go on. And I know my brother one year, or for a couple of years actually, he would rent a van, a small van, and he would grab all the nieces and nephews and all the kids and one adult per kind of thing. And he would get the maps and they would map it all out and we'd go see all the Christmas decorations and stuff, as well as we have what's called the Red River Exhibition Park, and it's huge, like millions of lights. And our zoo too. Our zoo also is lit up, with all the walking paths.
No, I think the zoo in Lafayette, I think they decorate. One day I
Mhm.
want to go see it.
Good for you. There's an outing.
And let's see. Brenda joined us. Hi, Brenda. How are you doing today? And what are you currently working on? And Regina, bye. You have a good day. We're fixing to wrap up. And Brenda says she loves colored lights.
Yeah, you and me both, Brenda.
See, I'm the opposite. I like the clear. I like how it just like kind of shines and it has this elegant look.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And Nisi says you can't see our place at all, so we don't decorate the outside. Plus, the electricity bill is so high. Yeah, that's another thing
Oh, yeah.
that
Yeah, that's a
probably.
big deterrent for a lot of people, I can
Hmm.
imagine. Hmm.
And then it's like during the wintertime, they always go up on electricity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And let's see, Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. How are you doing today? And what are you working on? She says only two households drive past our house, so we don't have lights, but there's still a lot of lights to see driving around.
Oh, that's good. I actually make
Sorry.
a point. I actually make a point of going out around supper time when it gets dark up here to walk the dogs so that we can check out see the if the lights are all up again. Oh, and I have to make a note that all of the people that usually have all the great Christmas lights up, they also do a huge Halloween. So they'll be the same houses that do the Halloween decorations will do the Christmas decorations. So it's pretty neat actually. You can go back to the same houses. And a lot of them do have donation boxes when they do their lights and stuff on their property, and they'll have buckets out for you to put in canned goods and stuff for the needy at Christmas for the soup kitchens and stuff. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty nice.
Brenda, I hope you feel better soon.
Aw, yeah. Feel better soon, Brenda.
And Susan wants to know about your green item behind you. I guess she missed.
This thing? Oh, she missed it.
She must have.
Well, you tell me. Yes, my Christmas tree here. This is our Christmas tree. We've had him for over 15 years. Shall we put him going for
I'll do
just for
another dance
Susan?
for y'all.
That's it. That's all I can take. You realize when the grandkids come over, this is like the first thing that goes on at Christmas. He's our favorite. He's
And
battery operated.
you put music on, I'll start dancing.
Yeah, I know. Did you start dancing, Connie? I wasn't watching.
Yeah,
Did I miss it? Oh,
yeah.
okay. We're back.
Margaret says, I like the houses who have the colored lights that blink with music. Yeah,
Link
that's
with the
awesome.
music. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Sarah says, just finished up dyeing some stuff. Awesome. Okay, and Nisi's headed out. Bye, Nisi. Have a good day.
Merry Christmas.
And let's see. There's a couple of new people that came in that I'm not even sure how to say y'all names. But hello, how are y'all doing? And Susan thinks Susan thinks your tree's cute.
Thanks, Susan. Yes, he's very cute. He
But
was a
yeah,
Secret Santa gift from the director where I worked 15 years ago when my daughter was pregnant with my first grandchild. So she gave it to me thinking that would be the perfect first Nana gift, first Christmas gift for Nana. The stars falling over. There you go. And there's a guy up here too. Where is he? Right here too. The penguin.
aw,
Yeah, he's
cute.
old. He's very old. I have lots of old stuff like me.
But anyway, is there anything you'd like to say before we say our goodbyes?
No, I think we just about wrapped it all up, didn't we? I want everybody to have a great Christmas and a great Hanukkah and a great
Yeah.
Kwanzaa and a Happy New Year, and hug a tree, hug a friend, hug a loved one if you can. If it means getting vaxxed, I guess get vaxxed. There's a lot of controversy about that right now, but with all the new variants, stay safe.
And I want to thank you for coming live with me, Alice.
Thank you. It's been a long time. I've been planning this for a while and I keep, things get passed on. I was supposed to do this in September, right? When I got back from the trailer, but life just grabbed me. And good luck getting monetized soon.
Thank you. Yes, 73 more watch hours to go. So if y'all
Woohoo!
can play my playlist, I
We'll
would
play your playlist.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
And y'all might
I'll
want to
send it
make
off.
sure y'all delete y'all watch history because I think that does affect it.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Ah.
But yeah, very close, very close. And then once I get my hours, I'll apply for monetization and
Woohoo!
hopefully I get approved and and then there'll be a party.
Party
Party.
and sponsors, hopefully.
But yeah,
Excellent.
but I want to thank everyone for watching today, and I hope y'all enjoyed today's live. And
Yeah,
thanks
don't
everyone
forget
that's
to
going.
click, like, subscribe.
But yeah, I want to thank everyone that's going to be watching on replay. And y'all have a fabulous yarny day. Be the light, and bye.
Bye.